I'm comedian Akia J, and I just jumped off the porch with a dirty glove bastard.
To say, serving your man on this play. You think you winning, but not today. Akyea to the J.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We got Akia J jumping off the porch with us today. What's good with you?
How you doing? But who told you to call my whole covering name out? Yeah, Lord, sleeping. Don't be doing that.
See? Yeah. I ain't know.
Stay off the porch, and then you trying to get behind the porch.
Hey,
You ain't doing that.
Nah, nothing like that. How you feeling though?
I'm good. How are you?
That's what's up. I'm feeling great. Half amazing.
You look good.
Huh, appreciate it. Hey.
Next time, you finer.
Hey, you looking great too. All taco and all that over there.
Come on, lie to me now.
Nah, I appreciate you pulling up, jumping off the porch with us though.
Thank you.
Word. Now, you're a stand-up comedian, comedic rapper, and actress. What part of your creativity did you tap into first?
The comedy.
Okay.
The comedy side. And actually, like I said, it started as a dare for me, but I've always been funny since I was a little girl. But from the dare, the comedy just took off, and then from that, it branched off into other things. It was like, oh shit, I want to do that, I want to do that, I want to do that, you know. And
so the dare, was there something where you guys were at an open mic and somebody dared you to get up on stage, or how did?
We were drinking. We was at an event, and the person that dared me was actually doing comedy at the time. And I made a comment, but it wasn't that funny. And she was like, well, you can't do it. And I was like, girl, yes, I can. Girl, that ain't nothing. Well, I dare you to do it. She said, I'll put you on the flyer. I dare you to do it. 2 weeks later, she put me on the flyer, and I did it. And I haven't stopped since.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Where was this at?
In Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
Listen, I don't know the little club because it was a little hole in the wall by this big. I remember it.
Yeah. And are you from Charlotte?
I'm originally from D.C., y'all, but Charlotte is my home. I've been there since I was in the 6th grade, so I've been in Charlotte.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
Nah, and so from D.C., born in D.C., DMV area, but then pretty much raised in Charlotte. Mm-hmm. What was life like for you growing up? What were you into?
Music. Actually, my mom was in a band. She was singing with NAACP at the time. And her and my daddy would travel. So, you know, we would travel with my mom, singing background for my mom. So I wanted to do music, actually. I wanted to be a singer. I thought I was going to be the next Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody should have told me I wasn't ever going to happen.
And so you thought you were going to do music. Mm-hmm. Did you actually try? I
did. I was recording at Jagged Edge's studio, actually here off of Covington Highway at JY Studios for Girl with Blue Rocks. So I was doing that for a while, back and forth, get my feet wet into Atlanta doing that. So I did, I didn't make it anywhere, no. But I did try. I did try, so... Hey.
Yeah, what they say, you miss every shot you don't take, so
that's it.
At least he did it.
So yeah, I tried it.
Yeah, no, for sure. At what point would you say you jumped off the porch?
I always been off the porch. My mama like, honestly, let me say this. I'm still on the porch. I ain't jumped off the porch.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. I'm still on the porch. When I jump off the porch, people don't know.
Word.
I ain't jumped off it yet.
At what point did you explore your individuality and step outside of, like your parents' tutelage and all that?
Now.
Okay.
Honestly, now. Realistically, I'm finding me. I'm healing, loving me, learning me. So right now, through this journey, this comedy journey, believe it or not, it's teaching me a lot about me.
Yeah.
So now, just getting out everything I've learned, everything I've grown up to be, everything now.
Okay.
Now is when I'm stepping outside of the box, and it's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because I'm so late in the game, but yeah, now.
Well, they say that the best things come outside of the comfort zone. So a lot of us have fear to step outside of that comfort zone, because there's always that fear of not knowing what's to come. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the unknown, So, but the best things come from outside the comfort zone.
I ain't gonna lie, this been the best thing I've ever did. Like facing the head on instead of running away from your fears, facing it on. I'm like, man, I knew it was gonna be like this. Look, been doing this.
Yeah.
You know?
No, for
So,
real.
yeah.
That hindsight is 2020. You know, it's like when you reach to certain points to where you want to get to, then you start realizing, like you said, it's like, man, I wish I would have did X, Y, and Z a little earlier. Man, I wish I would have actually just believed in myself a little more.
That's it.
Because a lot of times other people even see something in you that you don't see in yourself.
Yeah.
So that dare also could have been on the tip of your friend, also knowing she can do this. She just don't even know.
And you know, I didn't even look at it, that specific situation, until you just said that, right? Yeah, that is very true.
Word. Who are some of your favorite comedians?
Bernie Mac is one of my all-time favorite. Richard Pryor, some more, is one of mine. Not as famous comedians would be Kelly Kells would be one. Sweet Baby Keita would be one. Miss Grady Baby is another. Cody Locks. Mojo Brooks.
Okay.
I love Mojo Brooks.
Yeah, Mojo's real funny. His crowd work is
Yeah, he's hilarious. I love Mojo. Money Bag Mafia is hilarious to me. J. Lee Thomas. It's a few. It's a few.
Yeah.
It's a few. Because it's some cold ones out here that nobody even know about.
Yeah, no, for sure. And so after this dare, you go up on stage. What's the reaction?
I got booked on the tour with J.J. Williamson. Thank you, J.J. Williamson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got, for real, from that one, led me to do 2 more shows, and we right into J.J. Williamson going to Killeen, Texas. And then from there with Marvin Jewels and Jesse McDonald, and then it just kept going from there.
Oh, wow. So it just really
Yep.
just started moving after you actually went up there and did it.
Yep, it just kept going.
Yeah.
It was like nothing else. Everything in my life seemed like it wasn't going right. But this particular thing, everything was just aligning itself. So I was like, okay, cool.
How scary was it when you do the show, you get, good feedback, and then people are actually responding and you're getting this opportunity to start doing other shows? Like, how did that make you feel? Like, how much fear, actually, hit your stomach when it started becoming real?
Because I get nervous every time. Before I go on stage, I'm a nervous wreck until that mic touches my hand. Once that mic touches my hand, it's cool. I don't know. It's different for me doing comedy because everything about comedy is fearful for me. Yeah, I know that's weird. But everything about it, from having to tell people jokes, 15,000 people you don't know, make them laugh, okay? Then they come back and tell you did good, right? You would think you did good, not me. No, I was like, nah, I think they could have hit a little harder. I don't like that. I don't think that hit right. So I never took it and was like, oh yeah, you good now. No, that made me work harder because I really was like, that wasn't good enough. That wasn't funny to me. That wasn't funny enough to me, right? So it just was motivation to me. So all the good feedback was motivation and push to do better. For real.
And when you're on stage, or at least in the beginning when you were on stage, were you writing your jokes or was it more off the top and you
both? It was a little bit of both because I didn't know how to write a set or to write a set. So when I first came out, I was just doing what I do, just being funny. And then over time, people were like, no, you have to have a set, you have to have some structure and you have to learn the art of comedy. And I started learning at maybe like year 2 or 3. Somebody really sat me down and said, like, you really need to start learning comedy. If that's what you're going to do, you need to learn the artistry of comedy. And I did, and I started writing my set and perfecting my set and, just trying it on other people, seeing what they thought, having people help me punch it up and stuff like that. But at first, it was just off the top. Like, whatever came to my mind is what I was going to say.
Right. And I feel you when you say the art of comedy, because when you look at different stand-up comedians, you have people like D.L. Hughley, who he does a good job of storytelling, but then he's really good at that crowd work, and he'll just start clowning every individual in the crowd just off the cuff. You've got Lavelle Crawford, where he's telling these really dope stories and, you know, sharing like these scenarios with you and things like that. So there's definitely like different styles of comedy and understanding how to use them and combine them at different times. What would you say is your strong point when you do comedy?
So everything about comedy is storytelling, because you're telling a story about your life, whether it's 80% truth or whatever. So it's storytelling. I'm just a raw comedian. I'm just gonna give it to you raw. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna tell you if I was broke, homeless, or whatever the case. I'm gonna tell you that. So I think I give a little more real when I'm on stage. So I'm giving you all of me. So they can help somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I'm giving you all of me and I'm being real with you and giving you, that can help somebody. So when you get me, you getting 100,000% real. You ain't getting that from every comedian. No offense to y'all, but I said what I said.
Now, have you ever had scenarios where you've had friends, family in the audience and you make a joke that's relevant to your real life, but it might touch on them and then they get offended by it?
All the time. My whole set is real. Everything that is in my set has happened. So you don't like it, that's okay. That's fine. That means there's something wrong with you. You need to get over it. It was funny. It's funny now, and I'm going to tell what I want to tell. So if you don't like it, don't come. Because I'm going to tell it.
Yeah.
Every time.
Now, you also had the opportunity to open up for the legend Hamburger.
I did.
What was that experience like?
He is so cool. I'm not even going to lie to you. He is really funny. Oh, like, original funny. I'm talking about this man was super funny. Like, he cracked on the building and he just showed me how to relate to the people, because you have to get the people to like you, you know what I'm saying, for them to even listen. And he was showing me how to do that, and I was like, wow, that is so dope. He told me I was dope. Thank you, Hamburger. He told me I was dope. So now I ain't gonna lie, now when he told me I was dope, I thought I was big shit then. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, Hamburger. You know? But yeah, he was really sweet, very humble. That's what I liked about him. He was very humble. And he acted like he didn't know who he was. I loved it.
Yeah.
Like, he was more honored to be, you know, doing a show with me than anything. And I was like, wow, that was so cool. That's different, you know?
No.
So
No, that's what's up. And I feel like some people who show that who have that humility just naturally, when they see somebody that they know is going to be up next, or when they just see just genuine talent,
he was sweet.
They show love and pay homage.
Yeah, he was, I mean, so nice.
Yeah.
So nice.
And you also have opened up for Desi Banks as well.
Yes.
And he's one of, at least in my opinion, from the comedians that come from, you know, Vine and TikTok and doing skits and things like that. I feel like one of the dopest who's transitioned into stand-up and is really killing it. What was it like being, you know, doing shows with him?
It was cool. Move on.
Yep.
It was cool. Move on. Yeah.
So you also take acting seriously as well. So I know that you were in a few stage plays.
I was.
How did that come about?
I think it was Schaefer Harrington's stage play.
Yeah.
Left Standing at the Altar, and I just auditioned for it, and I knew I could sing a little bit. And he was auditioning, and I literally I reached out to him and I was like, hey, are you still casting? And he said, yeah, and I sent my audition tape and got casted for that, and then from there I met Dominique Mitchell, who started, you know, sending me out to the Tyler Perry castings, and then doing the P-Valley. I was also on P-Valley, so, you know, those type of castings. So from that, stage play led me to being able to do other things.
And theater is a different beast.
Yes.
Than, you know, your standard acting like on a show, because, you know, you can cut, take another take, and all of that. But the stage play doing theater, you're up there and you have to react to, even if you mess up, you got to clean it up and keep going.
And the thing is, though, nobody knows you messed up.
Right.
But you.
Right.
You know, and you have to learn that on stage. And with stage plays and stuff like that, it personally helped me as well in my stand-up, too.
I bet, because it's almost like a part of improv.
It is. It's a lot of improv, because for those very reasons that you just stated. So, you know, it does help in your comedy, because a lot of us do improv.
Yeah.
Or we supposed to.
Now, you mentioned Tyler Perry. You had a role in All the Queen's Men. What was that experience like working on that show and working with Tyler?
Tyler, I ain't gonna lie, Tyler's funny. I ain't gonna lie, he's very funny, very organized. And literally when he pick you, he pick you. It could be random. Literally, it was just because he liked my dress. Literally, it was because he liked my dress I got from the beauty supply store like 30 minutes ago. You know, literally, that's how I got the part. But he was very funny, very humble guy. And he's about giving people opportunities too. And I thought he was gonna be really stuck up, but he wasn't. He wasn't really stuck up. He spoke to everybody. Eva was nice too. Liked Eva too.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was really cool with him, and it's quick. He's quick. That's what I like about him too. He's very quick. They film. You think you doing one take, and he done did 50,000 takes, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we good, we gone." Yeah, so I really like working with Tyler. You met a lot of actors and directors and producers and stuff for working with him as well too.
Word. And how would you say that helped you in terms of your other goals when it comes to writing and putting together screenplays? Because that's also another aspect of this world that you're looking into, right? Or you're interested in.
Yeah, first of all, it was very motivational. I don't know if you've ever been to Tyler Perry Studios, but if you've never been there, you're gonna have to go. It's just a sight to see all his movies and everything that you're looking at it. It was just motivational for one. But it showed me how to be organized and structured, for one. Because you can't, I was all over the place. I didn't know how to, set up a script or, location scout or, something simple like that. And just watching him and watch how he interacts with his, with the cast and with the directors, I was able to learn. I'm like, okay, well, maybe if I do it this way or this way, it'll progress, to the way that I need it to be. And then I'll have something bigger than this. Because that's actually the goal, to have something bigger than talent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we look at these people and are inspired by them, but then the goal is to step up to that next level and be what's next. Yeah.
And not know, I ain't try to be better. No, I just he made the pay. Now it's time for Akia J to step it up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, you produced and directed a comedy series yourself, The Cul-de-Sac. Okay. Can you tell me about that?
I did. So, and it's still in progress. Y'all.
Okay.
I'm still, that's my baby because it's my very first one. And I'm really just at home, chilling with my neighbors, and I'm just looking at how everybody views things from a different way. How me and my mama will sit and see some police and make up a whole story. Don't even know what's going on. Make up a whole story and formulate that story and run with it. I said, you know what? Let me make a series about regular people in a regular neighborhood and what they regularly do on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And see how that comes out. And I got the cul-de-sac.
Right. And the cul-de-sac is a different type of part of the neighborhood. It's that dead end.
It's that dead end.
It's that one way.
It's that one way out.
Absolutely. So it's
Yeah.
just a whole different vibe,
It is.
living in a cul-de-sac.
Yeah. And I have a TV Too Funny in that, playing Jose. So he's the maintenance guy.
Okay.
In that they can't fix nothing. So yeah, it's really funny. I ain't gonna lie, that was my very first one. I'm still in process because I want to make sure that when I do put it out, I'm putting out good quality material. I don't want to just put out anything. I want to put out good quality material.
Yeah.
So I'm still working on it though.
But how amazing is it too, though, that now we're in a world where the independent filmmaker can develop something that's of quality, and we have, platforms like Tubi, and then we also just have access to being able to tap in with the Amazons and the other, types of streaming services. I just think we're in such a dope place creatively where the independent filmmaker, like you don't have to wait for Lionsgate. You don't have to wait for, a Showtime.
You could do it on your phone. Film this movie on your phone and upload it to YouTube, start your own YouTube and make your own money. That's how simple it is. I remember back in the day with MySpace. Y'all remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to tell my age, but you remember MySpace?
For sure.
You couldn't even talk to these stars.
Right.
Or nothing.
Right.
Back in the day through the internet. You couldn't. Now, all you got to do is inbox them.
Yeah.
This is just at a touch. You can make your booty big. Just poof. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
What? Matter of fact, when you do this, you need to push a button. Bruh, so I did, bro.
You crazy. You crazy. Yo, so you released a music video.
Come on, I'll talk about it.
Toilet. And we got my man Money Bag Mafia in it. And then I saw a new face in it too.
Yes, new face was there.
Yeah, no, man, come on. You know, if a new face was there, it's official.
Okay, stop playing. And he was all up in the video.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
With the bubble guts.
With the bubble guts, okay?
Yo, so how did you make the decision to also put music within your comedy as well?
I don't know if y'all are familiar with Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, yeah.
Him?
Oh, yeah.
That's where I got my inspiration from, honestly. And I literally thought, I was like, I've been doing everything in my power, in my mind, that I could with the comedy game, right? So now it's time for me to take a step back and reevaluate, 1, what I truly want to do, 2, where I truly want to go, 3, and what I want to put out to the world, right? So I said, I want to make people feel good. I want this feeling all the time. So I want people to feel exactly how I feel, right? What's the best way to do that? Music.
Yeah.
Laughing. Put it together, right? Everyone said, you going to do a comedy album? Yeah, you're going to be talking? No. I'm going to give you some feel-good music that you can laugh to. Replay back over and over and over. Just when you having a bad day, put Toilet on.
Yeah.
That's going to make you laugh.
Yeah.
Put Toilet on. You listen, my mama called wake me up, put Woke Me Up on. It's gonna get you right. It's gonna start your day. It's gonna make you feel good. And it's gonna put you in that mood. So when I decided to do that, I said, you know what? I'm gonna take what he did, and I'm gonna take it a step up.
Yeah.
Cause I just gotta be extra.
That's just for sure.
Gotta be extra. I'm gonna take it a step up. Even with everybody that's doing the parodies, and shout out to everybody that's doing the parodies. But for them, it was just a green screen in front, and I'm gonna say whatever, and it's funny. I like and I swipe.
Yeah.
Right? How many times do you go to that video? You ain't going back to watch that, to listen to that. No, you're not. So I said, you know what? I want something that people can really actually be like, oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
But what she say?
And when you mentioned Weird Al, I mean, he was one of my favorites.
Man.
When he made
Gangsta's Paradise.
Yo,
you
I'm
remember
in
that?
Paradise.
Listen, yes, like listen.
When he remade Michael Jackson, I'm Bad.
I'm Bad, yes. Like he did it, and even with him, like so I'm doing real videos. So it's not just a comedy album, but it's a comedy visual album too. So you're gonna have a visual with every song that's on the track, and not only laughing to the track, but you're laughing to the videos too. So it's just an all-around feel good. So I wanted to bring people into my world my way, and I wanted to do it unapologetic. And I did do the music.
Nah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
And you have a comedy rap album, Come Laugh With a Bit. When you planning on dropping that?
Oh, it was dropped. I dropped the first. I dropped Toilet October the 1st.
Okay.
Woke Me Up just dropped Tuesday.
Okay. And Woke Me Up is featuring Lil Scrappy.
Yeah, that's Big Scrap. That's
Yeah,
Big Scrap.
yeah. My fault losing it.
Yes, so that's featuring him. And then I did, and I just released the intro song called Come Laugh With a Bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did that. So they're all out right now.
Right.
All out right now and in rotation.
Yeah. No, that's what's up. And how has the feedback been since you released it?
Honestly, I didn't think people was gonna take to it as much as they did. I honestly, when I made it for me and my mom. Honestly, something for us. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really know how the world would take it or how people would perceive it. I just gave all of what I had. Mm-hmm. I just gave all of what I had. Everything I was feeling, all the love I was feeling, all the hurt I was feeling, all the pain I was feeling. I was tired, I gave it all into this album and got back. I mean, it's like at 54K on TikTok, we're at 30K on IG, so the response has been overwhelming, and people tagging Kalani and, shit, even people cussing me out for using, affirmations and, so I'm loving either whether it's positive or negative. The response has been overwhelming. To be honest, but it's been fun. It's been fun to see what people think and, hear their feedback, but I ain't listening to none of y'all. But yeah, it's been fun to watch it and see that it, like, people really like it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, that's the feeling I'm in right now. It's like, wow. So now I'm telling my manager, like, okay, what are we doing next?
Right.
Because I want this wow feeling all the time. Like, what are we doing next? Because everybody's feeling it. Let's keep going. So yeah, I'm still in the wow factor right now.
And do you have plans to incorporate the music in your comedy sets as well moving
Yes,
forward?
I actually, to be honest, that's what's gonna be my comedy sets. To be honest, that's where I want to go. That's what I want to do. I could do a little in between, but the music is where that's my lane.
Okay.
That's my lane. That's what God say be it, and He got me rolling. So if it ain't broke, I ain't fixing. Until He say otherwise, that's where I'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you balance being a mother?
Who told you I had kids? What?
Hey, come on! I got my sources. You know, I can't reveal my sources. You feel me? But now, how do you balance being a mother with your career?
They're right there with me. Honestly, they right there with me. 3 out of 4 of my children are in entertainment.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, they're right there hands on. They're learning. Especially my youngest, she's right there hands on. They travel with me. They right there. So it's hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. But my 2 oldest are the ones that keep me up. They like, you know, my style of feet stuff.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah. Like
but
you,
they can't.
like, you know, like, Ma, okay, like, that ain't cool, but this cool.
Let me tell you what I was going with, man, baby. I about to be fly with that bonnet on for you, know. Their body about to be fly. But yes, I keep them with me. Honestly, I keep my kids with me throughout because one, I'm very overprotective of my children. I'm very overprotective. I'm one of them. I am. I'm sorry. So it's not like anything hard to do. Nothing out of the normal, and they big. They ain't little, so I ain't got a 20, 24, 19. I don't got to worry about that.
Oh, word.
I don't even care about that for real. I don't even go who told you. Bro, what? Gee, breathe is up.
Damn. Yeah, I was about to say too that genuine honesty that comes from your kids, like it could be harsh.
They are brutally honest. Kids are brutally honest. You hear me? And they don't mean no harm. That's the thing. Like if they saying something, sometimes you got to take a step back and see if these little kids are telling the truth about you. Because yeah, they talk to. That's why I don't like it. I don't like it.
Huh. I guess that's why you didn't bring them here.
I didn't. I told them to stay in the car with the windows up.
What?
That's it.
Hey, don't be saying that, man.
They all right. They call juicy juice.
Oh,
All
okay,
right.
They good. They good. No, that's around. And then in 2024, you received the Best Comedian Award from Backyard Comedy, LLC. What was...
I bribed them. Bribed them, I paid the jack.
well...
Just paid it. So let me go ahead and get that so people think I'm doing something.
Like, all right, let me get that trophy.
Let me get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they gave me an award. I mean, I was doing so much in my city. I literally was everywhere. That's the time I was opening for Desi. I was casting for a lot of things. I had open mics. I was producing shows. I was, you know, on my own tours and doing stuff like that. And the votes came in, and that's what they said. They said I was that girl.
Yeah.
That's what they said. You know, so I can only just, you know, believe what they said.
Come on now.
Unless it's negative, then I would be like they lie. But you know, they tell me the truth. I'm the best.
Receive it.
That's it.
And then for you to be still so new in your comedy career, you know, to be recognized, I know that has to be satisfying.
It was because you, like you said, it's so many comedians. It's thousands and thousands of us that we're all doing the same thing, trying to reach the same goal. So for someone to say, hey, you know what, I noticed what you're doing, I think you're great at it, and you know, just to give you a kudos or a pat on the back or a reward, it does mean a lot, and it does help you push because it gets wicked out here in these streets.
Yeah.
You're real wicked in these streets, yeah.
What would you say is one of the biggest life lessons that you've learned, you know, through your career or even through some of your life experiences?
The biggest is never take your eyes off God. Always keep Him at the beginning, the middle, and the end of everything you do. That has been the biggest. It will always be the biggest. out of my career. Now, personal, professionally, that's it. That's my thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. You can't just wait for the time that you need them to then call upon them. You have to, during the good times, the bad times, all of the above, you have to continue to recognize. Because a lot of us will forget.
When it's going good, you don't say thank you. You don't.
Yeah.
But we often do, as we think God is a toy. He showed you, because he showed me. I'm not even gonna lie. He showed me. He had to show me that I'm not a toy and I'm not to be played. You are my kid and you are not to be played with. So at the end of the day, that is the biggest lesson. And I will tell anybody that, regardless of what you're doing, put him in the beginning, the middle, and at the end of everything you're doing. I don't care when you wake up in the morning, instead of picking your phone up, pick up your Bible or get on your knees and tell God thank you. Even if it's 30 seconds, just tell him thank you. That's it.
Yeah.
I started doing that. 21 days. I did it for 21 days. 21 days straight to get into the habit. 21 days. So it can be implemented in my daily life.
Yeah.
Best decision I've ever made in my life.
No, that's what's up. And when you make something a habit, and when you push towards positive habits, because a lot of times when we talk about habits, a lot of times it's negative.
It is, yeah.
Things. But pushing towards those positive habits will just take you into a whole nother frame of reach and manifestation, and, positive vibration.
Talk about it. And then that discipline that comes with it.
Yeah.
That self-discipline that comes with it. Oh my God. Let's talk about it. That's something you can't even. I never knew it felt like this. Like, if you would have asked me this like last year, I would have never knew. This right here, though, feel good. So, yeah, keep God at the beginning, middle, and you good.
That's what's up. What else you working on? What else you got coming up that you're excited about?
OnlyFans. No.
I'm already subscribed.
My OnlyFans subscribe. No. So I'm working on more albums. I'm still working on my album. I'm going to work on my Christmas album. I am doing a reality show that I'm, possibly coming out. I'm not going to reveal too much. I don't like to speak on projects that are not out yet or what to come because, it ain't done yet. I don't want people,
People be stealing.
People be stealing, right? People be stealing. But I will say that this is not the first time that you will see me. This will not be the last time that you see me. You're going to get tired of seeing me. You don't get tired of seeing me. Because I want to just keep dropping shit on you. And if I don't feel like it's big enough and I ain't feel like I made a big enough statement or a big enough impact, I'm going harder. So just expect Akia J to be in your ass every day.
Indeed. And you got any shout outs you want to give?
Y'all want to shout out to all the little people I had to step on to get here? Nah.
Those peons.
No, like I said, I just want to thank my mom, my family, everybody that supports me throughout this because, like I said, it is hard. It's not easy in a male-dominant industry. Fighting for things or waiting for anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You have to fight for what you want, and I'm not fighting for it. I've taken it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to thank, all the people, all the haters too. I definitely want to thank y'all. I want to thank everybody that I asked to get on the album that did it. I want to thank y'all so much because y'all made the album so much more better. And I want to thank all those people that don't know me yet. I want to thank y'all in advance for rocking with me and fucking with these albums and constantly supporting me. I love y'all already, and we're going to rock to the end. And that's it.
All right, that's what's up. Akyea J.
Akyea J.
She pulling up, jumping off the porch with us.
Thank you. And thank you for the little cushion too, child. Don't get this to nobody else. Because they not doing all of this.
I'm actually just keep that for myself.
You keep it, because I put a little lotion on the side too. Okay. For you. Come on now.
Oh, that's what's up.
Some fine ass shit. Hop on the ride, nigga, let's slide. Come and laugh with a bitch. Let go.